Mercedes-Benz W124 is a series of business-class passenger cars of the German brand Mercedes-Benz, which was produced in 1984 to 1996. A new series of Mercedes-Benz W124 cars debuted at the Seville Motor Show on November 5, 1984 in a sedan with 7 types of engines. Deliveries of orders to customers began in the first months of 1985. Within the framework of this model, the most advanced developments of their time were introduced. The W124 bodies were distinguished by the most perfect aerodynamics thanks to the plastic molding for directing air under the car. Fuel consumption and noise level from the oncoming airflow were reduced. Only one wiper was installed on the windshield, the mechanism of which was designed to cover the maximum area of the glass. It is also worth mentioning the heating of the washer tank, the windshield wipers area and the nozzles with the help of coolant. And also electric heating of nozzles of sprayers of washing liquid. The rear head restraints reclined with a single keystroke on the front console in order to improve the view through the rear window. For models with 4-cylinder engines, a 4-speed manual transmission was offered as standard, for 6-cylinder a 5-speed. A 4-speed automatic gearbox could be installed to order. In March 1987, a coupe version, C124, was presented at the Geneva Motor Show. The features of the coupe include a relatively high rear part of the roof and wide moldings painted in a contrasting main color. In September 1989, a major modernization of the entire series followed. First of all, it affected the appearance. All models received wide moldings, as previously a coupe, in the upper edge of which thin decorative overlays of polished steel appeared. On the upper edges of the side skirts, narrow polished stainless steel linings were now additionally installed, which continued along the upper parts of the front and rear aprons. The bodies of the external mirrors began to be painted in the body color, as well as the bumpers began to be painted in a contrasting color. Chrome linings on the door handles, the frames of the windshield and rear windows and the roof linings were also made of anodized aluminum. The interior was also updated, new seats appeared, horizontal wooden slats appeared on the panel and doors. All models, with the exception of the 4MATIC, received the Sportline package as an additional option. It included a tougher, sports, shock spring pair, wide low-profile rubber on alloy or steel discs, a lower landing, a steering wheel and gearbox handle with leather trim, and more sporty seats in front and rear. A new 3-liter M104 gasoline engine, 220 horsepower, with 4 valves per cylinder was also introduced. Previously, it was tested on the SLR129 Roadster, and now it was offered for all 3 main body types in the W124 series. The coupe with this engine became the flagship model of the series and received power windows, leather trim of the steering wheel and gearbox lever, alloy wheels, wooden inserts and panels made of walnut root, as well as illumination of doors when they are open. The main novelty of 1990 was the 500e model, introduced in June and equipped with a V-shaped engine with 8 cylinders, 4 valves each, a working volume of 5 liters and a capacity of 326 horsepower. Equipped with a 4-speed automatic transmission, the model developed a speed of 250 km per hour and accelerated to 100 km/h in 6.1 seconds. The E500 was equipped with an engine from the 500 SL model of the R129 series and had significant design differences from the rest of the W124. To prevent the wheels from turning, the ASR system, traction control system, was installed as standard. The rear suspension received a hydropneumatic level adjustment, the catalyst was almost doubled, and the KE Getronic injection system was replaced with the LH Getronic electronic system. The 500e model was developed in collaboration with Porsche. In June 1992, the 2 millionth car of the W124 series was released, and in September there was an almost complete change of engines of gasoline models. The engines began to have 4 valves per cylinder. The old injector systems were replaced by new electronic injection systems. From the end of 1992 to the middle of 1993, diesel engines were also upgraded. 5- and 6-cylinder engines also switched to 4 valves per cylinder, while 4-cylinder and turbocharged engines remained with 2 valves per cylinder. In 1993, there is a change of class designations. The entire W124 series now belongs to the E-class. Since carburetor engines were no longer produced, the letter E at the end of the index denoting the difference between the injection models, was now cancelled. After the last restyling, the series was produced for 2 more years, and in June 1995 it was gradually replaced by the new W210 series.